Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is very simple. Prawns Tikka. I'm sure your mouth is already watering, and I'm making it on the tawa. Well, like I said earlier, I'm using a grill pan for this recipe so that you get those wonderful grill marks. Nevertheless, you can use an oven, you can use a tandoor, electric, traditional, choice is completely yours. But what's important is to marinate this right. And for that, we're going to begin with ghar ka jama dahi, which is curd. Well, a lot of school of thoughts will talk about prawn being paired with curd. But trust me, when you're making something like a tandoor or a tikka or anything to do with tandoor as a principle or as a matter of technique, then yogurt or curd literally forms the base of the marination. So don't really think about it unless you're overdoing it, then that's a different story. But otherwise, in these moderate quantities, it's really fine. To this, I'm going to add in Garam Masala powder along with a touch of turmeric powder. It's important not to really overdo the spices because prawn is very delicate in flavor. In case you're using fish, follow the same recipe, just ensure that the fish is boneless. In that case also, just ensure that it's just perfect. The marination should not be overboard. With red chilli, I'm also adding in just a little bit of coriander powder, just a little smidgen of black pepper powder, ginger and garlic paste, some oil. Now this is regular vegetable oil. By all means, you can also use mustard oil because that immediately makes it feel like a tandoor recipe. Salt, again I'm going very moderate on the salt. Do not overdo this. Mix this well. Do not add in any herb at this point in time. No coriander, no mint. Actually nothing, because we've already added coriander in terms of flavor. And when I say that, I'm referring to the coriander powder that I'd used. This is done and ready. Let's add in the prawn, which is washed and cleaned. Along with this, I'm going to add in capsicum. This is green capsicum, and this is going to add in that wonderful break along with color and flavor. And along with this, red onion petals. Mix all of this well. And we need to keep this aside for 15 minutes covered in a cool place. After 15 minutes of resting, let's add in some more layers of flavor. The first one is carom seeds. Now carom as a flavor goes amazingly well with seafood. Now whether you're making something with prawn or with fish, especially if you're making something like a pakoda in terms of say Amritsari or Kolivada or something like a tikka for that matter, this is a wonderful flavor. Just rub it lightly like so that it just kind of opens up its pores. Let's add this in. And along with this, I'm going to squeeze in half a lemon. Do not add this earlier because the protein of the prawn will start getting cooked and the prawn will end up tasting chewy and rubbery. So this is something that you need to remember, especially while making seafood. Mix this well. The next step is to skewer this. And for that, right since the beginning of this recipe, I placed a few of these wooden sticks, also known as satay sticks, in a jar of water. Now what happens because of this is when you kind of thread this. Now skewering is traditionally or technically called threading. Now when you start threading all of this on the wooden stick and when you start cooking this, in case you're using an open flame, the stick starts burning, and that's not something that you're looking at. But anyway, let's begin with the vegetables first. So onion along with capsicum, and then we add in a prawn. While adding the prawn, it's important to keep it flat because that's going to touch the surface, and then when you flip it, it's going to touch the other surface. So very important, just remember that. These are the only things that possibly could go wrong while making this recipe. So that's your first skewer. Similarly, let's make some more. With this, our skewers are done and ready. Let's keep these aside. The next step is cooking all of these, but before that, allow me to wash my hands. For this recipe, I'm going to use a grill pan so that I can get those nice, wonderful grill marks. Just a little bit of oil. It's important for the pan to be scorching hot. Reason being, prawn is a very delicate meat. The moment it hits the surface of the pan, it has to start scorching. It has to start getting those burn marks so that the juices just kind of remain within. If the pan is not as hot, it'll start releasing a lot of moisture, and that will not be a tikka anymore then. It's been grilled on side number 1. Let's flip this very gently. Allow this to cook on medium flame now for around 3 minutes, and that's where you have the most amazing, juicy, succulent and perfectly marinated prawn tikka done and ready. Once all of this is done and ready, ensure you serve this with some lemon, some chilies and some onions if you like. Well, I like it with chilies and with lemon. By all means, onions would go wonderfully well with this. Do you like this recipe? Make it for your family, make it for your friends. And for more such quick, simple and easy recipes, stay tuned to Get Curried.